Hi there, thank you for stopping by to share with Julie today. I hope you're having a fantabulous day today. Today I'm touching on diuretics. A diuretic is any substance that causes, it's a substance rather that causes, you know, increased urine production, and it causes us to pee more, to release more fluid from the body. And there are some diseases that result in excess, that result in fluid retention, and so in those instances one would need a diuretic in order to help to rid the body of the fluid that the body is retaining, the excess fluid that it is retaining. And some of these diseases include, pancreatitis, lupus, edema, kidney and liver, issues, heart failure, diabetes. These are some of the diseases that can lead to, water retention. And so for when if you go to a doctor, they would prescribe what is called a water pill for one to take to help to release the body of this excess fluid. But there are many herbs that can do this for our bodies. There are a number of herbs that can do this. And also, I should mention, one of the big reasons why the body also holds on to water is because we're taking in too much sodium. When the body would normally get rid of the excess fluid through the functions of the kidney, so the kidney would filter the excess fluid out of the blood. And it would do this, it needs to have a certain balances in place, including a potassium-sodium ratio. So when we intake too much sodium, we disrupt this balance, and the kidney is not able to function because it doesn't have the potassium to sodium ratio that it needs in order to filter this excess fluid out. And so it results in the kidneys not functioning as well as it should. So that is also a big reason. And so we should think twice about our salt consumption, because salt consumption is oftentimes a big reason for this. And so, like I said, there are a number of herbs, including dandelion, good old dandelion, cleavers, there's stinging nettle, hawthorn, and you've got juniper. There are a number of herbs, tilla or linden. There are other herbs that causes the body to release this excess fluid and sodium. And that is why you find that some people, after taking diuretics, they would get slimmer, they lose some of the weight, and that's because some of it was actually fluid. They're holding the water weight. Some people have are carrying around the water weight, and that is because the kidneys aren't functioning. And so it is good to incorporate a diuretic in your cleansing regime. A diuretic herb to help to flush the excess fluid, along with that the toxins, some toxins that need to leave the body, and the excess sodium. So using a diuretic herb, adding that also to your formula, to whatever cleansing formula or cleansing regime you have in place, can be very useful for you. For me too. I mean, at the moment I'm doing stinging nettle tea and also tilla or linden. And I at first I started with the stinging nettle. I within 2 days, I kid you not, of taking it, then my face just broke out. And that's when that happens, that is a sign. So you probably saw me in a couple of videos and I got all these, you know, bumps all over my face, and that's what happened. And that tells you something. It tells me that my body, I wasn't filtering, my kidneys aren't filtering as well as it should, and or rather I got stuff in my body that needs to go out. So I need to do my yearly cleanse. And yes, so I need to do my yearly cleanse, because what happens is that when the kidneys are functioning, then things move, it will move through the body, through you know, our urine, through our sweat, for example. But when you find things, and you've got pimples popping up all over the place, it's because the kidneys aren't functioning properly, and the body is trying to get rid of the waste, and it's pushing it rather through the skin. So, you know, that's another, I guess, topic. But just to say, you know, incorporate some diuretic in your regime. And you know, you could just have a diuretic tea every now and again for a period, so that would be good. So that's it for me on diuretic today. I hope you found this useful. Subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. Don't forget, be the change you'd like to see in this world. Have a fantastic